Hi, it's me again. So today we're going to be doing a quick demonstration of what we've done in the last training session. We're going to be looking at how we can make use of the conjunction or with the and conjunction to join multiple logical expression together with the um, if statement, right? So we mentioned, just like a quick recap, we mentioned that the conjunction or is basically used to join two or more logical expression statement, and it always evaluates or it always return an output of true when one of the logical expression is true. Otherwise, if all the logical expression are false, it will evaluate to be false. And this would only return true if, for instance, we have two logical expressions. So, meaning both logical expression, or in the case of three logical expression, the three logical expression they have to be true for us to have an output of true. Otherwise, it will always return an output of false. All right. So if statement it's used to express a logical expression, and in turns returns a value if the logical expression is true. Otherwise, it can return a default value. Let's see what the if can do. So if I start the function with equal sign and I put the if logical statement, so you can see that if is expecting a logical test or logical expression, and of course you can return a value if it is true. Otherwise, you want to return a value if it is false. So, for instance, if I put a value Josiah, if I put a name called Josiah here, and I want to use the if statement, right? If I want to use the if statement, so I'll say if the value here is equals to Josiah, right? So the next after putting my comma is saying value. If this logical test evaluates to be true, what value do you want to return? Name is correct. Name is correct. Right. I want to return name is correct. Comma. Value if false. Value if false means what do you want to return if this logical expression evaluates to be false? So I'll say name incorrect. Name incorrect. Okay, so I'll close my bracket for if statement, and I have this. So you can see in my if statement, I have Josiah's name and I have a Josiah value here. Of course, name is correct. Well, if I change this and I modify it to have something else, you see name incorrect. So that is what if statement can do. Allows you to to evaluate a logical expression, and you can actually return a default value if it is true, if that logical expression is true. Otherwise, you want to return another value as well. All right, so quickly we have a scenario here, and here we have a customer information. So we have a way of determining the loyalty of the customer. If this person has been a customer with us for 2 months, 4 months, 3 months, so we have a data of customers that has been our customer over time for 8 months, 3 months, 4 months, and 2 months. We have a product of purchase. We have the category of the product. So we have the unit price of the product. We have the order quantity, the quantity that was ordered by the customer, and of course, we have the shipping charges that is being as a result of the product moving from point A, where the shipping center to where the product is being needed. All right, so we want to be able to compensate our loyal customer, right? In the sense that we have a scenario that says if this person has been a customer with us for more than 4 months, and not just that, and this customer is ordering a quantity that is greater than or equals to 10, we want to be able to make sure that this customer has 30% discount of the shipping charges. That means we're not gonna be charging the customer the total $10 for the shipping charge, but rather we want to make sure that this customer, I mean, all this loyal customer enjoys 30% discount of the charges. All right, so how do we do that? First off, we need to be able to identify this customer that falls under this category. The person must have been a customer with us for more than 4 months, and the other quantity must be more than or equals to 10 quantity. All right, so let us see the eligibility of the customer. Eligibility of the customer means we want to see customers that are eligible for this discount. All right, so it says the person must have been a customer with us for um, 4 months or more. So if we filter by this customer category, that actually tells us how long this person has been a customer with us. We can say we have 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and 8 months, right? So for to know customer that has been loyal to us for 4 months or more. So we're going to be starting with equal sign, right? And put in a all conjunction. All conjunction is basically used to check two logical expression or more. And so it will return a true value if this person has been a loyal customer for 4 months or for 8 months, right? So we're going to evaluate a logical expression right now. So we're going to say if this guy is equals to um, 4 months, right? And close this. Nope, I won't close it. I'm going to put in a comma. This is my first logical expression. And B2 again. B2 again is equals to 8 months. All right, so I'm going to close this comma, right? All right, so because the first customer here, the first record here is 2, right? 2 months, you would be seeing first. Um, Let me double click, and the next one is 4 months. You see true. This is the second one is 3 months. You see false. And let us filter to see all the truths, right? All right, so we are seeing records of customer that has been loyal with us for more than 4 months. We're seeing 4 and 8 months in this basket, okay, which is true. All right, so we just basically use the all conjunction function in order to match these two logical expressions together. Now, it's not just this. I mean, these are not the customers that are eligible because it's more like two conditions. Customer is this person that has been a customer with us for more than 4 years, 4 months and more. And what else again? And this person is actually has ordered a quantity that is equals to or more than 10. So you can see, yes, these persons have been a customer with us for 4 months and more, but not all of them actually ordered the quantity that is 10 or more than 10. So we have to make sure that we clear this out and this out and just focus on the customers that has been loyal to us for more than 4 months and has ordered quantity that is greater than or equals to 10, right? So let me clear this filter. For us to achieve this, since we've been able to see customers, people that have been loyal to us for 4 months and more, but now we want to see the eligibility for the shipping charges with discount. We're going to put, we're going to wrap and around this function another conjunction such that all this is more like a single logical expression, right? It's a single logical expression, and we just put comma, another logical expression, which is order quantity. Order quantity is greater than or equals to 10. Okay, so this will solve that. Okay, so we've returned false for the first record. Double click, go to the bottom right and double click this to make sure that this first expression that we have here evaluates to the last record. Okay, so now let us select all the true and uncheck the false. Okay, so you can see before we had 2 and 9 in this record. Now you can see that we're not only seeing customers that have been loyal to us for more than 4 months, 4 months and more. We can also see that these customers have bought ordered quantity that are greater than or equals to 10. All right, so these customers are basically the ones that are eligible for this discount. All right, these are the customers that are eligible for this discount. Now we are not done yet. We're not done yet. So another mix to this is that since we want to calculate the shipping charges, right? So we can, I mean, see that these are customers that are eligible. For all the customers that have returned true, they are all the customers eligible, right? So let us now calculate the shipping charges for these customers, right? So for the customers that are true, all this that we have here, all this that we have here from and to, I mean, yes, we have and wrapped around or conjunction. Yeah, a statement could be as complex as this, but all this from here to here is just a logical expression. But now we want to do the main calculation where we calculate 30% discount for these customers that are eligible. Otherwise, we want to apply a shipping charge of $10. Okay, so now we're going to be using the if statement. All right, so if checks whether a condition is met, and don't forget that what we have from and here to this closing bracket, it's a logical expression, which is also a condition. And you can see that this condition has evaluated itself to be true and false, right? Okay, so checks a condition whether it's met and return one value if true. This can return a value if it's true, otherwise it can return another value if it is false. All right, so we have this. This logical test is what we have from here to all the way here. And we have gotten the result for that logical test. So, comma, if true. If true means that if this expression, logical expression from here to here, returns true means the customer are basically eligible, right? So we want to apply 30% discount. 30% is 0.3 multiply by this 10. So I'm going to select what I have here. And just to make sure that when I drag all the way down, this value is fixed. This K7 is fixed. When I drag all the way down after getting the first record value, if you drag all the way down, this number K7 keeps changing per row, per record, K7, K8. But I do not want that to happen. I want that to be fixed. So I'm going to press function key 4, F4, to make sure that even while I drag all the way down, the value, which is $10, does not change, right? And comma. So value, if it is false, I want it to be $10. F4 to make sure that it's fixed. All right, so enter. Okay, so for the first one, I think this is not eligible for this discount, so we are saying 10 here. For all the persons that are eligible for this discount, 30% of 10 is what? 30% of 10 is what's it? I think that is 3. So where we're seeing 3, that shows that these customers are actually eligible. And another interesting thing is that when this shipping charge changes per time, you we'll see that the calculation that we have here also changes. All right, I think for now we'll be taking a stop here while we'll see you in the next training video. Thank you.